Hi everyone, this is Turin Khan from TK3D Prints. I play the character Thoroth on Beebbums server, and I've been basically building Conwy Castle, which is a castle based in North Wales, and I've tried to do it to scale as much as I can. A little bit of background information before we get started. I'd already started the build, leveled out the land and put the initial layout down, and that's when somebody actually suggested that I recorded it, and I decided to do a time-lapse. But rather than digging it all back out and starting again, I'll take it from where it is. So if you like the video, please hit a thumbs up on it, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Every subscription helps. I've tried to cut out all the boring bits like gathering materials and trying not to work at night, though at times I do lose track of time, and there are a few night shots, but I've tried to keep it to a minimum. So without further ado, here is part 1 of the time-lapse. And if anyone's wondering, yes, I do die a lot in this game. The area where I've actually decided to build the castle is on the plains. To the left of us is the swamp area, and behind the swamp, where my temporary building is, which is here, is in Black Forest, and then we have the Mistlands over where I was just firing then, and we've got the mountains up to the right. I do die a lot in this, but we've all been there. You forget to eat, you fall off something, you die. Your tool breaks, you fall off something, you die. You go out gathering materials at night, you forget to eat, you die. It's a great game, I love it. At the moment I'm just trying to set up a set of stairs all the way up to the temporary base, just to make it a bit safer for me to cross over and everything. This is the first castle that I've actually built off a floor plan. Most of my builds are just random builds, more creative than this. The amount of stone that I've actually used in this build is quite intensive. That mountain basically onto the side, I've taken a lot of that down to its core level, and still working on it at the moment. The area that I'm working at the moment is the actual entrance, and this will take you into the outer ward of the actual castle itself. It's getting dark now. Let's see, do I remember to go get some sleep? Nope, looks like I worked through the night. Sorry folks. This is the first attempt at doing the tower, just to see if it all fits together. I should have maybe built these a bit more towards the end and started off at the other end first. That's Captain Pugwash there, that's just popped in, and he's setting up some scaffolding. Because he knows what I'm like, he knows I fall off everything, so he's putting up some scaffolding for me. And I've just remembered why I was actually building these towers first. Basically to stop the mobs from getting in, because I couldn't get the ground level any higher and they could easily climb up. It's getting dark again, now do I sleep? Doesn't look like it. The towers don't have multiple levels in the actual real castle. They are so thick with the walls. They're mainly just stairwells going up with a couple of little rooms. I'll put some pictures in on the next one of the actual castle itself, just to give you an idea of the areas that I'm working. Same with the walls, the corridors going down. Those don't really exist in Conwy Castle because the walls are actually that thick. When it comes to the amount of stone I've been using on this build, I gave up counting after 14 carts full and 20 plus chests full of stone. I've been using the small blocks because I think it looks better, but it is increasing the instances as we build. It'd be nice if the large square blocks actually have the textures of the smaller stones on them. I would use them then. Big thanks to Eric, Captain Pugwash, for doing me a safety net there. You'll also see the landscape change a lot. All that area that you see ahead of me where that locks is, that will all end up being lowered. We are in the process of actually taming the locks at the moment, and yeah, just for safety more than anything else, because them locks like to attack the building. And once again, I go working through the night. I do remember to take more care over this. I think I was just wanting to get the build started and forgot what I was basically doing. And yeah, I do take a lot more note on that in the future videos. Well, that's the 2 towers built, enough to stop mobs from getting in, and feels a little bit more secure there. So thanks for watching, everybody, for part 1. Again, if you like it, hit that like and subscribe, and watch out for the next video soon.